Hi, it's Ms. Natoso, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about diction and why it's important. When we refer to the word diction, what we're speaking of is a person's style of writing or speaking and the words they choose to use. So diction is often referred to as word choice and style of writing or speech. I'm going to take you through 5 steps that will help you analyze diction in a piece of literature or a speech. To analyze something means to examine it and describe it in detail. Being able to describe an author or speaker's diction is important because it allows you to understand how their word choice affects the message in their piece. So let's say you have a piece of literature or speech and you'd like to analyze the author or speaker's diction. The first step is to determine which words seem to be most important. As you read, highlight or write down words that stand out to you. Think about what words seem to be most important for understanding what the author or speaker is saying. The next step is to determine if there are any words that you don't know. Words that you don't know can still be very important and influence the main message, and it's important to look these words up in the dictionary. Identify new vocabulary words, write them down, and look them up in the dictionary to understand what those words mean and how the author used them. The third step is to think about those words that you've identified as important and think about how those words make you feel. Sometimes an author may use a formal style of speaking, or they may be informal and conversational. There are lots of other words to describe an author's tone. In this infographic, there's a link that will take you to a list of 155 words that you can look through to find words that help you describe the tone. Once you've picked out at least 1 or 2 words to help you describe the tone of the piece, then think about the main message. What is the main message? What is the author or speaker telling us, and what is he or she trying to say? Summarize the main message in 1 or 2 sentences. The last step is to put it all together and explain the author's purpose. This is where you tie the message and word choice together and explain how the word choice influences the author's message. The words we use in our writing and speaking affect our message, and it affects our purpose. Being able to understand an author's word choice allows us to better understand the main message and the purpose of the piece. Use this infographic as you read or listen to help you analyze an author or speaker's diction and to help you describe how the word choice affects the main message and purpose of the piece.